Hi everybody, today I am making a Christmas lantern, and I'm doing a voiceover because anything that could have gone wrong with this project, went wrong with this project. So I have a lantern. It's kind of like a fancy lantern. My friend Jenny gave it to me. It was like a creamy white with some gold accents, and I just spray painted it all gold because I figured, why not? I don't know what I'm talking about right now. God only knows what. I have 3 ribbons I'm going to use to make a small bow because this lantern's bigger than the ones I usually work with, but it's not like super huge. These 2 ribbons, the one I'm holding and the one with the glitter stripe, were both from Big Lots last year, and the solid glitter off this side is from Michael's. And I'm just going to do, let's see, what did I do? Oh, 6-inch loops, what do you know? Oh no, I brought them in, 5-inch. Okay. 5-inch loops for my first ribbon, and I'm just doing a funky bow, I guess. Yeah, my neighbors were making noise outside. The dog started barking. It took me forever to get part of this done. I had started over and stopped like 3 times, so I said, you know what, I'm just gonna do this with a podcast on and not worry about anything and pretend like nothing exists in the world. Why did I cut that beforehand? That was weird, huh? Was that all that was left? Alright, that must have been all that was left. That's it. Oh, I think I have like 7 more rolls of that because I got it in grab bags. And that solid glitter one is really heavy duty. Like it's very heavy, and this one's nice. There's some like missing spots of glitter on it which aggravate me, but what you gonna do? So there's my bow. I guess it's 5, 4.5, and then 4-inch loops. I'm just gonna put this on with a pipe cleaner because it's not that much ribbon, and surprisingly I did not break the pipe cleaner this time, which you know I always do. So yeah, my friend Jenny moved from one office. She's a lawyer. She moved from one office to another one, and she took me in this room, the old office, when I went to go talk to her about something to help my mom out and bring her Christmas present from, forever ago, and she took me into the other room, and she's like, you need any of this? And it was like 50 staplers. It was a bunch of like decorative like office. It was a whole bunch of crap, and I was like, I guess I'll take these lanterns. So I have one in the back of my car, and I have this one. It does have a glass insert, which is really nice. Normally my lanterns aren't that nice. So this is one of my garlands from last year. I do have a video of this on my channel if you want to check out how to make this. I'm trimming it down a little bit because I wanted to go off to the side, and this is when I'm like, hey, is this going to give me problems? Because the hanger does not line up with the opening of the lantern. Like, it's off. It's not straight on, so I didn't realize how much trouble it was going to give me until I was trying to photograph this thing, and as soon as I hung it up, it just started spinning. And I'm just trying to get these on here, and I just kind of stuck them in, and initially they were just going to hang, like just hang there, but then I was like, wait, if I attach them down, it'll look a little bit better. I kind of wish that I hadn't. I think I use pipe cleaners, right? Because right now I'm like looking around, like, what am I going to use? I didn't have any gold ribbon, not gold ribbon. I didn't have any gold wire. I would have liked that, but I just used a little piece of pipe cleaner, and it's covered up, but I think it would have looked nicer if you couldn't see where it was attached at all. I attach it there, and I think I attach it further up, but maybe I do that later, because this, you can see how thick that stem is that I've taped, of all those wires coming together, and it was hard to get it to stay where I wanted it to stay. Because I had like the vision in my head, and I said, this is what I want, this is how it's going to look, but getting it there, it's never as easy as you think it's going to be. I'm doing a voiceover because you kept barking when I was filming this video. So what you're not going to do right now, while I fumble around with this thing, is bark. Thank you. So at this point, I'm like trying to get a cable tie that'll go all the way around, and of course I don't have one, so I'm like, you know what? Pipe cleaner. Which again, if I had gold wire, that would have been perfect, but you make do with what you have. So here I am, I'm just like, all right, let's just attach it. Let's just, you know, I'm going to glue a bunch of stuff on top of this. Let's just do what we're going to do. So yeah, see the cascade of I have used these ornaments for so many things. Like they went from my tree, they went into wreaths, they went into swags, and now they're on this lantern. And this bow is going on the other side. I kind of wish I'd put this on last because it is definitely in the way. So I have a bunch of gold things off to my side. I don't know how many you're going to end up seeing or how many I'm going to use. I try to make this work and then I'm like, no, I don't think that's going to work. But I have some boxwood, I have some pine, I have some little frosted, some kind of frosted pick. I don't even know what it is. See, I was like, oh, well, if I put these here and I put these here, and I was like, that's too much. Like it's just going all over the place. And then I try to do that. You see how quick I pulled that out? I was like, nope, not today. So this is from Walmart. I think everything's from Walmart except for the kind of snowy branch, which was in one of my grab boxes from 2 years ago that I'm still working through. So to cover up some of the utilitarian tape and wire in this bunch of ornaments, I'm just going to tuck these branches in. I got a new bandana, y'all see it? It's mustard. Everybody keeps calling it a Saints bandana. And I'm like, it's not. It's a fall mustard bandana. It is mustard colored. So yeah, when I was gluing these on, I was making sure that I was gluing to the tape and the wire of the garland, little garland, ornament garland thing, and not to the lantern. Because if I want to redo this for whatever reason, even though I'm not going to because it was just too much, here I am. I completely give up right here. I try calling Michelle first. She doesn't answer, and then I put on a podcast. If I wanted to take this apart, all I would have to do is undo the pipe cleaners. Because there's nothing actually glued to the lantern. And I think I've officially bought like all the boxwood they had at Walmart because I went to go get some more the other day and couldn't find it. And I said, oh, well, that's not good. And this is I think this pick was like $20. I'm so glad that I got it in one of my grab bags because I've used it a lot. I think I had like 2 or 3 of them, and I think this is my last one. I used it here. I used it in the project I did after this, which was also a complete disaster, but you'll see that when we get to it. That might be another one where I'm going to have to do a voiceover because I just, I was making a bow, had a slight mental breakdown. No big deal. I don't like when I can't, when I know I can do something, but like I can't do it. Does that make sense? Like I know how to make a bow. It just was not working out for me. Alright, so what else? We have some of these like snowy branches. These are from Walmart, I think. I'm pretty sure. But Dollar Tree also has some like this. They're not as nice. They don't have like the crystals on them. Like it's more glittery. But yeah. So now I'm like trying to turn it around so you guys can see it a little bit better. I know this isn't the greatest angle in which to do this, but if I had to move my camera all over the place every time I filmed, I would just never film. So I'm cleaning it up a little bit down here, and I'm going to use this to fill in There's a spot. Yeah, I guess it's right there. My neighbors are outside my window again. How is it no matter what room in my house I'm in, my neighbors are always like, I think he's in there, why don't we go talk, like, next to his window. I don't know if this stays in, this thing. I got this from like we had like a very small little craft store in my town for a little while. And I think I got it when this was going on a sale. Oh no, I got this from Lowe's, my bad. Lowe's had all these picks and I was like, as soon as they go on clearance, I'm gonna buy them. I'm gonna buy them. And even before they even went on clearance, I went to go get one and they had one left and I was like, okay. I used it in part of my tree topper from last year. And this is either Walmart or Dollar Tree. Who knows? This thing's crazy, y'all. Look at it. It's like, is it a lantern? Is it just, it's a free range arrangement now? I don't know what's going on. So I'm cutting a little bit more of this frosted, whatever. And I did go back when I was done filming because I turned this around and I was like, wait, can you see it? No, I'm like, I think I saw it and then I deliberately made sure not to show it on camera, is that the back of this is completely blank. So I did go back and add a little bit more boxwood, not as much as in the front, just enough to cover that wire. And then we're going to dovetail. Yeah, Big Lots had a navy blue and gold ribbon that I really liked, but it was like $8 for 5 yards maybe, and I said, no, you know what, I have bolts and bolts of rose gold ribbon at my house, so that's what we're gonna do. I think it came out really nice. It's a lot, but I show it hanging at the end. Obviously it would look better like on a table, on a sideboard, on a whatever. What else are we gluing in here? Oh, the poinsettia. That looks like the ones I sell at Dollar Tree, but it also looks nicer than the ones I sell at Dollar Tree, so who knows. But yeah, I think on a table, either with a battery-operated candle or like a strand of fairy lights, I think that would be, you know, the battery-operated lights, that would look really nice. And now, here's when I realized, oh wait, I put so much stuff on it, can I even get the glass thing back in there? And I could. Thank God, because if I hadn't been able to get that back in there, you probably wouldn't have seen this video because I would have gone crazy and just started fighting people on my front lawn. So, yeah, I mean, that's what it is. And it looks okay hanging. It's hanging sideways because one side's weighted, but I didn't design it to hang. I designed it to sit down and be pretty. And see, it's all frosted because it came from my freezing house outside where it's, you know, not as hot as it was, but still pretty hot. And this is a view of the other side. And there you go. I think it's really pretty. It's a lot, but it's Christmas, so it's okay. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys later on. Bye-bye.